We've been talking about the data. Obviously, we had the China inflation print that came out over the weekend. It seems to be suggesting, the data, that this economy is bottoming out in some way. Did this inflation print also confirm that?
I think that it's somewhat helpful, right? So, I mean, look, I don't think that anybody was expecting that consumer data to fall into deflation for another month, though it is helpful that it's positive. Economists were generally attributing that to summer travel season, so people still spending money, traveling around the country, on services, that kind of thing. So that is helpful. I think it was also good to see on the factory gate side, you saw those deflation. So producer prices are still in deflation, but easing up quite a bit there. Probably low base effects have something to play with there. Also, international oil prices are a bit higher. So you've got some potentially positive signs that things are bottoming out in China. I think though that cautious optimism has really been the theme here. We've gotten some really good data recently on the manufacturing side. You've got some better than expected PMIs. You still have some data that's in conflict. I mean, I know services activity has actually been slowing down a little bit. So generally, it seems to be that even if you're past the worst of these summer doldrums, maybe there's additional policy support in some way that you still need. There's a securities newspaper in China today talking about maybe there's a R cut on the horizon. So we'll have to see what ultimately happens there. But yeah, I think cautious optimism, at least for now.
And maybe credit could rebound as well. I'm just wondering, in terms of any other signs of support, what is your team looking out for now?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, again, it's about that, potential R cut. I'd also just say on the market side, I think anything else there to, help sentiment a little bit would be helpful. We did get an announcement over the weekend. It looks like they're trying to make it easier for insurance companies to invest in the domestic market. So, maybe a little bit incremental there, but ultimately, again, part of that drumbeat of like rolling out measures. So we'll ultimately have to see. I mean, look, you mentioned the MLF cut, this policy, or the MLF rate. This policy rate we've got looking forward to on Friday. I think expectations right now are for that to hold after last month's surprise cut. But, a lot of economists think that at least by the end of the year, we'll probably get one more policy rate cut. So, again, that's another one to look out for.
Okay.